Hi everyone, it's Chris. I'm going to be entering the local cemetery. We're on a walk today, some house sitting, and this is our local cemetery. It's a pioneer cemetery, and we come in with reverence, we come in with love, we come in with acceptance, and we come in with the condition that we will not destroy anything or take anything from the cemetery that is not ours to take. As you know, Australia isn't that old, a couple hundred years old settlement-wise. Indigenous Australians have been here for thousands and thousands of years, since the beginning of time, but this area here, I'll come to it when I see the older ones just over here. Some older ones, and just here at the back are some more older ones, and these are just more, it's still an operating cemetery. And we first came here about 5-6 years ago, and I was drawn specifically to one specific grave, and I'll show you that grave when we come and visit. Every time we're here, when we can, once a year, possibly twice a year. This area is quite open, and it's not as, I don't feel it as peaceful as this area over here for some reason. I don't know. But of course, this is a cemetery where people are buried. Their bones are buried here, and they will be buried here for many, many centuries. So we honour those bones, we honour those souls. Here are some of the older ones. I'll show you some of the older ones. This area was settled as farmland. Some of them you can't see because they've been here for so long. Pastoral land at one time or another, and it's all been subdivided, of course. Now I believe these gates, fences around the perimeter of a grave, I've heard that it's to keep animals out, because it was a pastoral land, to keep animals out. I don't think it was to keep away grave robbers, as some people also believe, but I think it was just to keep the animals out, to keep the graves safe from sheep, cattle, whatever farm animals were here. Some have been so decayed because they've got no one to look after them anymore. I think at the moment there used to be a 100-year lease on a grave site. I'm not sure what it is now. I think it's only up to 50 or 60 years. It's an older one here, 1883. (1881). This is a cemetery in a suburb, an outer suburb of Adelaide, but but it's still a working cemetery. I must say it's still active cemetery. Coming towards the gravesite of someone that I have no connection to, but I was drawn to his grave. I'm not exactly sure why. We're coming to it now. This one is from 1888. 3 and 5. A lot of death, 1864. A lot of children died. This is the grave that I was drawn to Ofer A. Taverna. I don't know why. He was a police officer and he died in 1919, and he was only 27 years old. And it was appropriate because when we came here, we were in the grips of COVID still. In 2020, I think it was, we first came here, and he died in 1919, and I looked him up, and he died of the Spanish flu. So it just seemed to be rather appropriate. I did not know that at the time of coming in here, but I was just drawn to him for some reason. So Ofer A. Taverna. 1919, 27 years old. Yeah, his parents are here as well, and his brother. 1914, his brother died at 18 years of age during the war, Second World War. So, yeah, the whole family's here, and there's no one here to look after him, but yeah, I was drawn to him for some reason. So I come here. I believe that he's the custodian of this cemetery for some reason. Being a police officer, I don't know whether that was the reason for it, of course. There's some really old ones here. And I'll show you the 1866. Um, 1881. Another pioneer here, arrived in the colony August 29th, 1839. So one of the first in this area to become part of our history. Oh, 10 years and 6 months, so young. 7 months. The whole family here. All those children, all gone, all here. All here. So we're going to look over here. See some gravestones here. Very old ones. And here we go. The first Jolly family arrived in SA from Cornwall in 1849 with their 8 children. It's a memorial, but not as old as the one over there of 1839. So they're not the oldest ones, but they're the biggest combined family to settle here, along with other people. So there we go, guys. Thank you very much, and until next time, some blessings.